Alright, what I'm going to do today is, once again I'm back on Sagittarius, is going to make an armature for a tail that will hold this piece and sort of balance it out a little bit more, or solidify the stance. And then I'm going to put a foam, I'm going to pour foam around the base and create a base for this thing. So first thing is to stick this up at the horse. This is painful, I'm sure. And I want to bring it up and down. The upper end wants to keep popping through the back here, so just pushing it down inside. Okay, that should be fine, and now let's get the foam going. Okay, the first thing I have to do is build a reservoir for which the foam will pour into. And for that, I use duct tape. You have to have a wall to pour the foam into. Okay, I use an A-B mixture. It's a taxidermy foam that I purchased from a local taxidermist. Actually, I got this from my foundry. They use it too. Anyway, just cleaning up the top of the can here. This stuff is messy, and you don't even want to get this on your hands or your clothes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up the foam in paper cups. One for A, one for B, and one for the mix. Now, A mixture, and I pour it into the cup. I'm going to fill it up a little bit because I'm going to fill in a lot of area. A little bit less than half. And now I take the B mixture and I just mash the level. Now you could measure this out with a pair of scales. I find that unnecessary. Okay. That stuff flows just a little bit faster. And then you pour it into the cup. And throw away the cup. I'm using a fondue stick to mix this mixture. Anything will work. You just stir it until it gets completely mixed. Okay, once you're done doing that, get a paper towel, because it might leak. I'm just pouring it straight in. see why I never worked on the legs up to this point, because they get covered with foam. This is solidified already, and it's only been 5 minutes since I poured that last one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this outside, and the reason why is because you start cutting this up, you start getting all this fine foam floating around the studio, so I'm going to go do that now. Alright, I'm wearing a mask, so my voice will sound a little muffled. That's only because I have a hard enough time with allergies and the blowing dust, let alone foam. What I've got are a couple of serrated edge knives and some wood rasps. One's curved, one's flat, and I don't attach them to the handles because I don't need them on the handles. Put it on the tray and just start carving away. Take a rasp and piling away a little bit and shaping. Try not to do too much of this because it's all going to be covered with clay anyway. All that wood is covered now, and the armature is all covered. It's pretty stable, so let's go ahead and add clay to this thing. That's going to take a while, so I may not show all the video of that, but at least I'll get started. Alright, I'm just finishing up putting the clay on this base. It's all the time I'm going to have today because this is taking quite a while. But that's okay because now I've got a base. I can work on it, add some detail to it if I want to. Gloria and her husband Joe just brought by the handle all finished up. And I'm going to take a video of that here after I get done with this. Gloria D just brought the handle in with the added beads in the center of the handle, and it looks great. So I'll be taking that to the foundry on Monday. All right, that's going to be it with this until next week. Tuesday, Monday I'll be going to the foundry with that handle. And Thursday I've got 33 people coming from the Chief Dull Knife School back on the Northern Cheyenne Reservation here in Montana. East of here, probably about 200 miles or so. They're all coming in vans and cars to see me. I'm going to meet them in Bozeman on Thursday morning and take them on a tour of the foundry, and then bring them back here to the studio, and then up to Gloria D's house, where I'll do a demonstration in her backyard, because it's nice and shady back there and a lot of room for that many people. The kids will be ranging in age from 14 to I think 18, but I'm not certain on that. So anyway, the base is all clayed in now and ready to get started on the upper part. Till next week, have a great weekend, everybody.